Hi, my name's Dr. Connie Caruso and I'm the Program Director for Laboratory Medicine at the University of South Australia. I've worked in laboratory medicine my entire career and I understand how important it is to have highly trained specialised medical scientists in the Australian healthcare system. The aim of the laboratory medicine program is to prepare students for a career as a highly trained specialised medical scientist in the Australian healthcare system and in diagnostic pathology labs across Australia. Laboratory medicine is a full-time 4-year program based at the City East campus, but there are part-time study options available. So the main advantage the laboratory medicine program has is that it is accredited by the Australian Institute of Medical Scientists, and it's the only program in South Australia to have such an accreditation. So that gives our students a career advantage. The second advantage, I think, is that we have in third year a 13-week industry placement within diagnostic clinical labs across South Australia. So this gives students a good chance to understand what their career path involves and also to form key networking opportunities with stakeholders in the industry. And we have purpose-built facilities and laboratories at UniSA which have all of the equipment that students would typically use in a real-life diagnostic environment. So they get a real-life experience and training while at uni studying. We receive a lot of questions about the laboratory medicine program at UniSA, so let me answer some of them now. The role of a laboratory medical scientist is to provide specialised diagnostic testing for patient samples. That might be patient samples like blood or biopsy samples, and to provide a diagnostic result and outcome for those patients. The treatment of a patient is directly impacted by the clinical results, diagnostic results that a medical scientist will provide to their treating specialist. So the 4th year of laboratory medicine is our honours year, and that comprises of the first half being 13 weeks of advanced clinical placement where the student will undertake a project in a diagnostic laboratory, or the student can choose to undertake a research project in a research laboratory. And then the second half of the honours year is 4 advanced pathology courses which all students will undertake. So at the end of the honours, at the end of the 4th year of laboratory medicine, all students will graduate with an honours degree. Laboratory medicine doesn't have any electives. It is specifically geared towards diagnostic pathology and specialist diagnostic techniques and procedures. So students graduate with an accredited degree. The laboratory medicine degree is the only degree which is accredited by the Australian Institute of Medical Scientists in South Australia. So it gives our graduating students a real advantage in their career and in employment prospects. This accreditation also allows students to be registered as medical scientists in other participating countries like the USA, the UK, Canada and New Zealand. So it gives our students more professional mobility and allows them to practice their profession in countries around the world. Most graduates will move into employment in a clinical diagnostic pathology lab in Australia. They can be either public or private labs. Examples are SA Pathology or Australian Clinical Labs. Some students instead will choose to undertake a research career and so may go into different research labs in South Australia or around Australia. And some students will decide to go on with postgraduate studies such as a master's or a PhD. It's interesting to note that our students in this last year have been integral in the fight and diagnostics of COVID-19. So they have an important role in the Australian healthcare system, particularly at this time. If you have any other questions about the Bachelor of Laboratory Medicine honours, or would like more information about studying at UniSA, or would like to apply, please get in contact with us and we'll see you on campus.